Did you know that some of Hollywood's most talented black actresses are also living their truth as lesbians? In today's video, we're diving into the stories of 10 black actresses who are lesbian, women who not only made their mark in film and TV, but also took a huge step in embracing their true selves. From powerful performances to brave moments of coming out, these actresses have inspired millions by breaking barriers and creating real LGBTQ+ representation. You might be surprised by some of the names on this list. Stick with us to find out who these trailblazers are, the struggles they faced, and how they're changing the game for LGBTQ+ visibility. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our latest videos. Let's jump right in. Number 1. Carissa Ray Martin. Carissa Ray Martin is an American actress who has gained recognition for her work in both independent films and mainstream projects. Carissa identifies as a lesbian and has been an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights throughout her career. She came out publicly as a lesbian on November 3, 2024 in an Instagram post. In 2019, she talks about the LGBT+ rights, and there were rumors about lesbian. But she confirmed in Instagram post on the 3rd of November 2024. She shared her journey, explaining how coming out was a liberating experience, allowing her to embrace her true self and pursue roles that aligned with her identity. She stated, "It's important for me to live authentically, and being open about my sexuality is part of that." Carissa's career has always been shaped by her passion for acting, but after coming out, she felt even more driven to take on roles that represent the LGBTQ+ community. She actively sought opportunities to portray queer characters and to support projects that provided positive and realistic portrayals of LGBTQ+ relationships, particularly lesbian stories. Her role in the indie film Love Without Boundaries was one of her most notable LGBTQ+ roles, and it received praise for its heartfelt and honest representation of love. After coming out, Carissa faced mixed reactions from the public. Many of her fans were supportive, applauding her courage to speak out. Others, however, questioned whether she would continue to receive leading roles in mainstream Hollywood due to the industry's hesitancy to cast openly queer actors at the time. Despite this, Carissa's career continued to flourish, and she became an icon within the LGBTQ+ community. Her family, although initially surprised, showed great support. Carissa has mentioned in interviews that her family's reaction was full of love and understanding, which made her coming out journey much easier. This support has been vital in her ongoing advocacy for the LGBTQ+ community, as she continues to challenge stereotypes and fight for more inclusive representation on screen. Number 2. Sasheer Zamata. Sasheer Zamata is an American actress and comedian, widely known for her work on Saturday Night Live, SNL. Sasheer publicly came out as a lesbian in 2020, revealing her sexual orientation through a heartfelt post on social media. In her announcement, she wrote, "It took me a while to feel comfortable enough to say this, but here I am, I'm a lesbian." Her decision to come out was a significant moment in her career, as she had previously kept her sexual orientation private, navigating Hollywood's challenges while maintaining her identity. Sasheer's career has been shaped by her comedic talent and her ability to bring diverse voices and experiences to the forefront. After coming out, she began to focus on roles that explored LGBTQ+ themes, aiming to show the complexity and beauty of queer relationships. She took on roles in TV shows and films that pushed the boundaries of LGBTQ+ representation, and her performances were praised for their authenticity. Following her coming out moment, the public's reaction was largely supportive, with many fans and fellow comedians applauding her for her bravery. Sashia became an inspiration for other actors in the LGBTQ+ community, especially women of color, showing that it was possible to thrive in Hollywood while being true to oneself. Some people, however, questioned whether her coming out would affect her career opportunities, but Sashia's popularity continued to rise as she cemented herself as a trailblazer in both the comedy world and LGBTQ+ activism. Sashia's family was also very supportive of her coming out, offering her love and understanding during the process. She has openly shared how her family's encouragement made it easier for her to embrace her true identity and continue working in a space where LGBTQ+ representation is still growing. Number 3. Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe is an acclaimed American singer, songwriter, actress, and producer, known for her unique musical style and powerful presence in both the music and film industries. Janelle came out publicly as pansexual in 2018 during an interview with Rolling Stone. She explained her sexuality by saying, "I'm attracted to humans. I don't care about gender." This moment was significant, not only because Janelle was one of the few high-profile Black artists to openly discuss her sexual orientation, but also because she did so in a way that emphasized the fluidity of attraction, challenging societal norms. Janelle's career has been marked by her commitment to artistic expression, and her coming out moment only further solidified her role as an advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility in entertainment. In her music and performances, she has often explored themes of identity, freedom, and love. And after coming out, these themes became even more central to her artistic projects. Her 2018 album, Dirty Computer, and its accompanying narrative film were widely praised for their bold exploration of sexuality and identity, with Janelle using her platform to amplify marginalized voices, particularly those within the LGBTQ+ community. The public's reaction to Janelle's coming out was overwhelmingly supportive. Many fans celebrated her for her authenticity and for breaking boundaries in an industry that often expects artists to conform to traditional norms. Some of her peers in the entertainment industry also expressed admiration for her bravery in sharing such a personal part of her life. Janelle's family was reported to have been supportive of her decision to come out, with the singer herself sharing how she felt loved and accepted. She has since become a role model for young LGBTQ+ people, especially those from communities that may feel marginalized or underrepresented in mainstream media. Janelle's visibility has helped push forward the conversation around pansexuality, while also contributing to broader conversations on race, gender, and sexuality in Hollywood. Number 4. Nafessa Williams. Nafessa Williams is an American actress best known for her role as Anissa Pierce, aka Thunder, in the hit CW series Black Lightning. Nafessa came out publicly as a lesbian in 2018, making history as the first Black actress to portray a lesbian superhero on a major television show. Her decision to come out was a pivotal moment, as it helped break barriers in both the superhero genre and in representation of Black LGBTQ+ characters. In an interview with Essence magazine, Nafessa explained her coming out journey, saying, "I want to live my truth and be authentic. I want to be a part of a movement where LGBTQ people can see themselves in a positive light on screen." Nafessa's portrayal of Anissa as a strong, empowered, and relatable Black lesbian superhero became a powerful representation for young LGBTQ+ people, particularly those from communities of color who often felt underrepresented or misrepresented in mainstream media. The public response to Nafessa's coming out was overwhelmingly positive. Fans and critics alike praised her for her courage in sharing her identity, as well as for her dynamic portrayal of Anissa. Many celebrated her role as an inspiring example for LGBTQ+ individuals, especially for young Black queer people who rarely see themselves represented in the media in such a powerful way. As for her family, Nafessa has shared that they were incredibly supportive of her decision to come out. Her family's acceptance made her journey easier, and she has spoken about how their love has helped her to embrace her sexuality confidently. Nafessa continues to use her platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, racial justice, and more inclusive representation in Hollywood. Number 5. Bethany Antonia. Bethany Antonia is a British actress known for her roles in television dramas and her dedication to breaking barriers for LGBTQ+ representation in entertainment. Bethany came out as a lesbian in 2021 through an open interview where she spoke candidly about her sexuality. She shared, "I've been figuring out who I am for a long time, and I want to be authentic with my fans. I'm proud to say I'm a lesbian, and this is my truth." Bethany's decision to come out was a significant moment in her career, especially as she was just beginning to gain widespread recognition in the industry. Her coming out sparked a wave of positive reactions, both from her peers in the industry and from her fans, many of whom admired her bravery and honesty. Bethany's openness about her sexuality also helped to bring attention to the importance of representation for young LGBTQ+ people, particularly those from minority communities who often struggle to see themselves in mainstream media. In her career, Bethany has taken on roles that challenge traditional stereotypes, portraying complex characters who defy expectations. After coming out, she became more vocal about her desire to play LGBTQ+ characters on screen, hoping to provide a more nuanced and inclusive portrayal of lesbian relationships. Her role in the series Love and Lies earned praise for its honest depiction of a same-sex romance and further solidified her position. Number 6. Amber Ruffin. Amber Ruffin is an American comedian, writer, and actress best known for her work on Late Night with Seth Meyers and for her own show, The Amber Ruffin Show. While Amber has not publicly discussed a specific label for her sexual orientation, she has been an outspoken advocate for the LGBTQ+ community. She has created space for diverse voices, including those of LGBTQ+ individuals, on her show, making her an important ally within the entertainment industry. Amber has always been open about her experiences with race, identity, and personal growth. And while she hasn't formally come out as lesbian or gay, she frequently uses her platform to support LGBTQ+ causes and highlight stories of queer people of colour. Her comedy often reflects her commitment to addressing difficult and complex topics, including issues related to sexual orientation, race, and representation. The public's response to Amber's advocacy has been overwhelmingly positive, with many fans praising her for using her humour to bring attention to LGBTQ+ issues. Her ability to engage in difficult conversations with humour and grace has earned her the admiration of both her peers and her audience. In her personal life, Amber has been private, but she has expressed her appreciation for her supportive family and the love they've shown her throughout her career. Her approach to addressing LGBTQ+ issues has been to listen and learn, encouraging others to do the same, and this thoughtful perspective has made her a role model for many. Amber continues to use her platform to push for greater representation and acceptance for LGBTQ+ individuals, particularly in the context of race and identity. She is known for fostering an inclusive atmosphere in her work, and her contributions to comedy and LGBTQ+ visibility remain important in today's media landscape. Number 7. Raquel Chevremont. Raquel Chevremont is an American actress, producer, and visual artist, widely known for her creative works in both the entertainment industry and the art world. Raquel came out publicly as a lesbian in 2019, marking a powerful moment in her career and personal life. In an intimate interview, she shared that embracing her identity as a lesbian was an essential part of her journey as an artist. She stated, "Being true to who I am allows me to live authentically and create from a place of honesty." Raquel's career, which began in theatre, took off as she began taking on roles in independent films and art projects that often explored themes of identity and love. Her coming out was received with much admiration, especially from fans who felt her openness created a space for more visibility in Hollywood for lesbian actresses of colour. Raquel's work has always been known for its depth, but after coming out, she consciously sought to portray more LGBTQ+ characters, contributing to the growing push for queer representation in film and television. Following her coming out moment, the public's reaction was largely positive. Fans celebrated her courage, while others praised her for expanding the narrative around lesbian love, particularly in the context of her roles in films that focused on diverse relationships. Despite the positive feedback, Raquel faced challenges in Hollywood as the industry at the time was still hesitant to fully embrace openly LGBTQ+ actors. But Raquel's talents helped her continue to secure roles. As for her family, Raquel has shared in interviews that they were extremely supportive of her coming out. Their unwavering love and encouragement allowed her to feel confident in her decision to embrace her true self. Today, Raquel Chevremont is a respected figure in the LGBTQ+ community and continues to be a powerful advocate for both the arts and queer representation in Hollywood. Number 8. Morphine Love Dion. Morphine Love Dion is an actress, activist, and performance artist known for her bold and unapologetic presence both on screen and in the LGBTQ+ community. Morphine publicly came out as a lesbian in 2020, marking an important moment in her career. In an Instagram post, she expressed, "I'm living my truth now and loving every minute of it. The journey of embracing who I am has been both challenging and liberating." Morphine's decision to come out was an extension of her dedication to being authentic and using her platform to support marginalized communities. She is known for taking on roles that focus on identity, race, and sexual orientation, often portraying complex LGBTQ+ characters who break stereotypes. Her acting in indie films and experimental theatre has made a significant impact, especially within the queer and Black communities. The public's reaction to Morphine's coming out was positive, with many fans applauding her for embracing her sexuality in a profession that can often be restrictive. Her willingness to openly express her truth inspired many others in the LGBTQ+ community, especially queer women of colour, who often find themselves underrepresented or misunderstood in mainstream media. Morphine's talent and commitment to her identity only strengthened her fanbase, with many praising her for her authenticity both on and off the screen. Regarding her family, Morphine has shared in interviews that they were supportive of her decision to come out. She has spoken about how their love and understanding helped her navigate the challenges of coming out and working in the entertainment industry. Morphine continues to use her voice to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, representation, and inclusivity in the arts, challenging norms and inspiring others to live authentically. Number 9. Sasha Lane. Sasha Lane is an American actress who gained recognition for her breakout role in American Honey, 2016, a film that earned her critical acclaim. Sasha came out publicly as bisexual in 2020, a decision she shared in a candid interview. In the interview, she said, "It's not always easy to be open, but I'm proud of who I am, and I want to be honest about it. Being true to myself is the most important thing." Her coming out was an empowering moment in her career, helping to create a space for more bisexual women, particularly those from diverse backgrounds, to feel seen and validated in Hollywood. Sasha has always been open about the importance of authentic representation, and her bisexual identity has influenced the roles she seeks. She has spoken about wanting to portray characters that reflect the complexity of her own experiences, embracing LGBTQ+ themes in her work. After coming out, she became more vocal about the need for bisexual visibility in the industry, particularly in roles that explore the fluidity of sexual attraction. The public response to Sasha's coming out was overwhelmingly positive. Many fans admired her for her bravery, and her decision to share her truth was seen as a significant moment for bisexual visibility in the entertainment world. Sasha's career continued to grow, and she became a role model for many young bisexual individuals, especially women of colour who often face additional barriers in both their personal and professional lives. Sasha's family was supportive when she came out. In interviews, she has spoken about how her family's acceptance allowed her to confidently embrace her sexuality and pursue roles that were authentic to her. Sasha Lane continues to use her platform to advocate for greater LGBTQ+ representation, particularly for marginalised communities, and her openness has contributed to a more inclusive and diverse conversation in Hollywood. Number 10. Kodue Shane. Kodue Shane is an emerging actress and activist known for her roles in independent films and for her work within the LGBTQ+ community. Kodue came out publicly as a lesbian in 2019, a moment that was both personal and professional. In an emotional Instagram post, she wrote, "I'm done hiding who I am, and I'm excited to step into the light as my true self." Her decision to come out was empowering, as it marked a shift in her career, with her embracing roles that not only reflected her sexuality, but also helped increase LGBTQ+ visibility in film and television. Kodue's career has centered around portraying characters that challenge the norm, and her coming out journey has been interwoven with her advocacy for more inclusive storytelling. She has always been drawn to roles that give voice to marginalized communities, and after coming out, she became an advocate for the representation of lesbian women, especially women of color, in Hollywood. Her performances have resonated with many fans, as they offer a nuanced perspective of queer women, showing them in multifaceted, powerful roles. The public's response to Kodue's coming out was largely supportive, with many fans and fellow actors praising her courage and authenticity. Her decision to speak openly about her sexuality in a public space was seen as a vital contribution to the growing movement for more LGBTQ+ representation. Kodue's career trajectory continued to rise after she came out, as she was sought after for more roles that centered on LGBTQ+ themes. Kodue's family has been supportive of her journey, and she has openly shared how their unconditional love allowed her to embrace her identity with confidence. And there you have it, 10 black actresses who are lesbian and their inspiring journeys in Hollywood. These incredible women have shown us the power of living authentically and fighting for representation in the entertainment world. Their stories are a reminder that being true to yourself can create change and inspire others. Which actress surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.